So I woke up to kind of a hair of the dog situation. You know what I'm talking about. I woke up and opened my eyes, and it felt like someone stabbed me in the right eye as soon as my eyelid went up. Knife in the eye, bleach, gasoline, something very painful the second I opened my eye. Turns out a hair from one of my dogs got between my eyeball and my contact. And that's not where you want a dog hair. I fought myself pulling my eyelids apart so I could rip the contact out of my eye. I threw it in the sink. This eye was in such pain I couldn't put new contacts in. So here we are, nerded out. Today we're building a barn door. Not a barn door for a barn door for a laundry room in one of the houses we're working on. And I'm kind of excited because it's not just any barn door. It's not the regular K barn door or Z. There's a Z barn door, there's an X barn door, there's a double X barn door. It's none of those. It looks really cool. It's gonna have a bunch of boards going this way, and then boards coming off of them coming this way. Material list. I have 6 1x4 by 16s, some kind of spruce or pine. I have 4 16-foot tongue and groove V-groove. Now they call it V-groove because where the tongue and the groove meet, there's like a V. I'll just show you later and insert it here. This is what the V is. See that? Oh, little V.
V for Vendetta.
Oh, someone wanted to know prices of material. I got these 6 1x6s and the 4 tongue and groove V-grooves. I think it was $173. Oh, welcome to Tape Measure Pencil Knife.
Highly emotional, baby. Highly emotional, baby. Highly emotional, baby.
All right, I'm going to cut the 4 1x6 tongue and groove V-grooves into 8 83-inch pieces. Lay them out on the floor and slide all the tongues into the grooves until they're tight. And then measure 39.5 inches with equal cutoffs on both sides. I'm not sure if that's making sense, but it will when you see it happen. Let's go.
Do just what you want. You're the one I trust, and I always be around when I need some loving, baby.
Now, when I slide them together like this, see that? Tongue and groove. Boop, boop, boop. Then the total will be wider than 39.5 inches, but I only need 39.5 inches. So we'll measure from the center until we get 39.5 inches and figure out how much to cut off of each side. One side will be cutting off the groove, one side will be cutting off the tongue, but it will be symmetrical. Then we're gonna run those through the table saw, bring them back, slide them all back together, and then we start the next step, which is the 1x4s. This is basically just the back side. This just holds it together. It's just a real easy way to do this. Trust me, easier done than said though. I should get t-shirts that say easier done than said, because that's my life. Just watch, here we go. time to put the 1x4s on the tongue and groove, making it a total of 1.5 inches thick. The pretty side, the side with the V grooves, is actually the back of the door. So we're gonna use the V side for the back, and the 1x4s are the front. That's the pretty pattern that we're gonna do. I drew a picture to help you understand the first 2 boards. I want them to go from the corner to the center of the other side, like an arrow. Wah, 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 wah. I'm not sure what angles those are going to be, so I'm gonna find the center first. Then I'm gonna cut 2 boards just straight that are too long. Put them where they go, find the angles by putting the board on top of this and looking on the top and scribing the correct angle. Fairly certain I didn't explain that well. Here we go.
Take me to your heart.
I belong to you.
Take me to your soul.
Playing all my melodies.
Awesome. Time to flip it over and put glue in every groove, slide the tongues into the groove, and then put glue all over those 2 boards I just cut and nail them to the tongue and groove. It's important to do those 2 first because they span the whole width of the door and they will hold all those tongue and grooves together while we put the other boards on. And it's only going to get stronger and stronger every time we add a board that spans the tongue and grooves. So I'm going to shoot it with a 16 gauge, this gun. Look, 1.25 inch, 16 gauge. Here we go. Flipping, gluing, nailing, and so on and so forth until the end of time. Glue and nails, nails and glue. Don't look at my broken pinky. looking good. Just a little ziggy zaggy, no big deal. Got a little problem? Nothing to do with that, and everything to do with that. The sunshine. The sun is set. It's gonna get dark pretty quick. So, calling it a day. Gonna leave this right here on this perfectly flat concrete. You don't want the glue to dry and that thing to look like this. You don't want wavies. No waves. All right. We'll pick this up after work tomorrow in about 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. And we're back. See how fast that was? My eye didn't get any better. Look. Oh, it still hurts. As you may have noticed, I've gotten it off the floor. I built a little sawhorse table with some MDF. Knock on MDF. The glue set overnight, so now it's nice and flat forever. All that's left to do is take the 1x4s, cut them, glue them, nail them, and then it'll be time to fill the nail holes with stainable wood putty. Okay, it's very hot out here in December. This wonderful leather apron is not helping. Tape measure, pencil knife, barn door, day 2. Let's go right now.
I woke up to hair of the dog. I opened my eyes, I was staring at fog. Man, the pain was tremendous. Try to remain calm, make it to the bathroom mirror, try to see what's wrong. I pried my eyelids wide as they tried to combat my fingers. Right there, a dog hair between my eye and contact lingers. Hold up, I need a second to think. Rip that contact out my eye and toss it in the sink. Now, this is probably where I hurt myself the most. Fingernail scratch my iris or my cornea, who knows? Maybe my optometrist or ophthalmologist, I guess. But I'm the type to wait and see if it gets better on its own. So here I am, day 2, still wearing glasses, like a teacher teaching one of my TMPK classes. And while I might look like some type of hipster hardcore, without them I couldn't see the broad side of a barn door. And it goes. Oh, look at that. It goes together so. And it goes. Oh, look at that. Let's go.
That's looking really cool. I really like it when the homeowners pick a fun door to build versus the regular barn door style. This one is fun. Okay, the next step is basically the same thing. Put some boards on there, scribe them, cut them, glue, nail. That's it. It's gonna get dark on me again. It's okay, this time I'm going for it because it's Friday, I ain't got no job, and I ain't got Stop talking. Let's talk more do. Let's talk more do. Say it with your hands.
Verse 2, placing the boards upon the door. You know what rhymes with that? Honda Accord, a car I never had, a car I never desired to drive. I guess I'm more of a Nissan Titan kind of a guy. That's neither here nor there. Sometimes I lose my train of thought. This about a barn door. For a second I think my brain forgot. I'm taking the 1x4s and cutting them longer than I should, so I could scribe them all at once and get my measurements good. Stack them up, take them to the saw and find the angle. Make the cuts, then bring them back to my makeshift table. Spread the glue, then shoot them in one by one. Would you look at that? This entire corner's done. On to the next one. This video's getting kinda long. Let me speed this up. I think you know what's going on. Every project has a certain level of repetition. We could speed through that with time lapses and quick transitions.
That is all for the wood part. Now we need wood filler, stainable wood filler. Look. Ew. Fingers. Dig in there, spread it out, fill all the holes, push it in the holes. After that, we sand. My favorite part, because it can get in my injured eye and in my respiratory system. Respiratory. I feel like I'm adding extra syllables. Choking to death on the sawdust. Let's fill those nail holes with some stainable wood filler. Get serious. It's time. Time to sand it. I've got this super duper powerful sander. Look at this. The cool thing about this sander, this thing just turns in one direction as fast as you want it. Also, I have this P80. What's the P stand for? I don't know. You tell me. The grit is 80. It's 80 grit. Okay, let me get to sanding. This one's gonna take a minute. I need a mask. Oh, I can't do that. The snorkel mask was a bad idea. is how to build a barn door. Somebody's grandpa's gonna be real disappointed. That's not a barn door. It's a modern barn door. Where'd you learn to build a barn door like that? On Pinterest? That ain't a dadgum barn door. Modern. That looks like some type of millennial barn door. Yeah, Grandpappy. It's a millennial barn door. I'm a millennial. Can't help it. I just happened to be born after 1980 or 81. It's argued. It's up for debate still. That's how you build a really modern, awesome barn door. See, we got these going this way. We got these going this way. And then it's just mirrored. From all of us here at Tape Measure Pencil Knife, thank you for watching. Please let me know if this makes me look cool or just like a douchebag. Because I'm pretty sure I feel pretty cool when I got my leather apron on. If I don't look as cool as I feel, somebody should let me know. Because I feel like Tim the Toolman Taylor, and we need more power. That's enough. Cassie is gonna kill me because I'm still building things on a Friday night. Thanks for watching. And here comes the barn door hanging on the track in the house right now.
Trouble, stay away from my door. Trouble, stay away from my door. Trouble, come back, don't come around no more. Trouble, stay away from my door.
They painted it. I don't know what to say. That's just kind of makes me wish my other eye was gone too. No. No. The customer is always right. Even when it feels like they're wrong. The customer is right. I'm just kidding about this. My eye's fine, so I was just trying to be dramatic. I did get a little out of control with the dog hair in my eyeball. Sorry. Wasn't that big of a deal. I'm all better now. I can see fine. Unfortunately, I see a barn door made of wood and then painted. Customer's always right, except this time. You're not right this time. You ruined the barn door. All right, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. I hope you build a beautiful barn door and stain it. Stainable wood filler, stain it. If you're not gonna stain it, just use some wood putty or some Bondo. Fill those holes all at once. Also, don't make it so intricate if you're gonna paint it. Customer's always right. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Adios.
Trouble, stay away from my door. Trouble, stay away from my door. Trouble, go